This is my first texting story. I hope you enjoy. Yeah, that's all I have to say. Grinning face with smiling eyes and sweat drop. Red heart. LevYaku was now in their apartment sitting down on the sofa. And she was all like, back up bro, don't get all up in my grill. Unamused face. Lev said, mocking the unknown girl's voice. Well, what did you say before she said that? All I asked what was the ingredients for 𝗟𝗲𝘃𝗬𝗂. Red angry face. Yaku pouted slightly. Why didn't you just tell me to make it, you giraffe? Lev turned his head to look at Yaku, slightly pouting at him. Lev quickly turned his head, flustered as he could feel Yaku staring right into the back of his head. I thought I could help you a bit. Yaku pouting turned into a quick smile within seconds. But instead I wasn't able to help. Disappointed face. Lev felt bad knowing Yaku cooked for him every day, without a chance to repay his sweet, half-demon boyfriend. Yaku brung Lev into a fairly tight hug, shaking him slightly. Well, it's fine IG, I don't need help anyways. Unamused face. Idiot. Lev started tearing up out of happiness. Yaku-san loudly crying face. Lev hugged back tightly, almost to the point the short blonde hair couldn't breathe. Yaku tapped Lev's shoulder to notify he couldn't breathe. The gray hair didn't notice due to the happy tears still running down his cheeks. Lev, please. Slightly smiling face. Lev lifted his head from the libero's shoulder only to see Yaku trying to breathe. For the love of God. Lev quickly let go of his boyfriend's body in deep sorrow. Yaku-san, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. The gray hair continued apologizing to the short one. Yaku laid a small kiss onto his hand, raised it up. Lev has his eyes closed, still trying to apologize. The libero jammed his hand right into the taller boy's stomach. Yaku winked. Love punch red heart. The half-Russian sat on the couch, with his hand up to his stomach. Love punches hurt Yaku-san. The libero smiled. The more force the more love put into it. Smiling face. The blonde-haired boy turns his head to face the clock. 23:34 p.m. Lev, come on, let's get ready to go to sleep. Let's go to our bedroom. I'm gonna stay down here and watch TV for a bit. You can go upstairs and go to sleep. I'll be up in a little. Smiling face. Yaku was sad that Lev wasn't coming with him up to their bedroom. Knowing Yaku, he wasn't gonna say that. Well, why can't you just come in the bedroom? There's a TV in there. Unamused face. I just wanna sit on the couch right now. Something wrong? Yaku-san sad but relieved face with sweat. Yaku felt sad inside. The libero slightly pouted, but wasn't noticeable. No, idiot. The gray-haired boy smiled. Okay Yaku-san. Lev held his hands out 2 inches in front of the blonde-haired boy's cheeks. The blonde-haired boy knew what that meant, so he put his face into the taller man's hands, letting him cup his face. Lev had tightened his grip on the shorter boy's cheek, not to the point it was hurting him. Just a little. Yaku felt good, his boyfriend's hands felt warm, he felt safe. Yaku's face formed a noticeable smile. Lev noticed and smiled back. The shorter boy couldn't see Lev's smile due to his eyes being closed. A few seconds after, he placed his hands on Lev's hands that were still placed on his cheeks. Warm? Lev's smile had gotten bigger. Lev brung Yaku's face closer, and had planted a light kiss on the libero's forehead. I love you. Smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks. A few seconds later Lev pulled his hands away from Yaku's cheeks. This caused Yaku to open his eyes, disappointed. Well, good night Yaku-san. I'll be up in a minute. Smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks. Yaku instantly frowned when he turned around, heading towards the stairs. Yaku was in their bedroom now, cover wrapped around his body, with only his face to be seen. He sat in a crisscross applesauce position, waiting for Lev to come to their room. The short boy mumbled. Lev, idiot, skyscraper, come on, I'm tired. Lev was still on couch, with a blanket over his legs. I'm tired, I'ma go lay down and see Yaku-san. Yaku-san is so cute. Sleeping smiling face. I sound like a creep. Anxious face with blue forehead and sweat. The gray-haired had frightened himself with his own thoughts. Yaku had sat there in the same position for at least 25 minutes. Damn it, Lev. Yaku sat up with the blanket still over his head and around his body. Only part of his body you could see was his angry face. Yaku slammed their bedroom door open and walked downstairs. I swear to God, Lev. Yaku walked over to where Lev was sitting. Lev looked up at Yaku. After a second of silence, Lev hugged the libero. Yaku-san, do you think I'm a creep? Lev, what are you talking about, you idiot? The shorter boy hugged back. I thought you think I'm a creep because I said you look cute as sleeping. The libero blushed for a split second, then realized that the half-Russian boy was crying for real. What? Lev, no. It's not, you idiot. Lev was still pouring his eyes out. Yaku sat up. Come on, Lev, big baby. Lev just stares at his boyfriend for a second. Then finally decides to get up and take Yaku's hand. The blonde-haired boy puts his left hand around the taller boy's waist. Yaku wasn't good at telling his feelings. He felt like Lev would make fun of him, he didn't know why. He knew Lev wouldn't do that. Even though the taller boy knew the blonde wasn't good at telling his feelings, that didn't stop him from loving him more and more by each day. Sniff mmhm? I love you, idiot. Lev just stared at Yaku. I shouldn't have said that. I messed everything up. Before Yaku could think anything else, Lev planted a kiss on the shorter boy's lips. I love you too. Yaku-san. Smiling face with smiling eyes and rosy cheeks. Yaku was shocked at what Lev did. That wasn't their first kiss, it was the fact that Lev didn't make fun of him. A few seconds later, Yaku was crying. I love you, you idiot. Smiling face. Lev started playing with shorter boy's hair as the shorter boy buried his face into Lev's stomach. The end. End of the video. As I said, this is my first. There are so many mistakes in this. I love y'all, red heart.